Basketball Wives, episode 4, technically 17, but whatever. Let's get into it. I'm a little late on all my shows this week, but I had a lot going on, so let's catch up. So they started off the episode with Brandy picking up her son and her husband from the airport. And then they went over into Jen and her fiance, and they decided to do like a YouTube, I guess, episode of their like deal breakers, and they should have kept that to themselves because it's like you can tell that this dude is like low key. I don't even want to say it, but I don't know. But she was basically saying how her deal breaker is somebody being broke, and you should see the look on his face. And then he gonna tell us that he trying to go get a job, but she won't let him, which means he must be broke. So there's some stuff going on over there, y'all. There's some stuff going on over there. Then they went to this, I don't know if it was lunch or dinner that they had, but it was like a wine tasting thing. But it was Giselle, Evelyn, Brooke, and Jen. So they met up to go do like a wine making tasting thing. And they was just talking about how I guess everybody's mad at Brandy now because she invited Jackie even though Jackie didn't show up. So I guess it's like a high school clique. Which, and this is the thing, it's like I kind of understand. It's like I kind of understand like loyalty. You know what I mean? Like who you been loyal to? Like, and then Brooke's daughter died, and then Jackie had the nerve to like talk ish. Like I get why it's up and it's stuck. Like I get it. So it's like I don't know. But then I'm also like we're adults, so do we have to like pick a side? But then it's like I guess with loyalty you kind of have to pick a side. I don't know. It just got in my head. Just I don't fucking know. Freaking whatever. I don't know. But that was it. So catch y'all at the next commercial. And yeah. So they came back with Brandy and her two Jasons, and they went to go have a family day, which I loved it. They went to this like shoot art place, which I'm like, that is cool as fuck. Freak. I want to go. So they look like they had fun. I guess their marriage is like better after the whole headlines of him doing what he did. And yeah, that was about it on that. And then they rode over into Giselle. Oh wow, Giselle. So they went to Giselle, and she, I guess, found a LGBTQ Facebook group to be like an auntie or something. So she wants to like create, a little family in LA with the LGBTQ. Because I guess when she came out, her mom wasn't there for her. I guess her mom wasn't supportive of the lifestyle, but she's always felt like she was gay. So a shout out to her for wanting to, create a little family and give back. And then they went over into Jen, Brandy, and their men. They went to go play pickleball. So I found a couple things interesting about that. So first thing I found interesting is how before Brandy got there, Jen was filling Christian in on their marriage, but she chose to bring up the fact that he, the headlines. I guess he slept with a lot of girls. But it's like, why is she like telling him that? You know what I mean? Like it was kind of like, I don't know. But I like clocked. I'm like, why is she telling him that out of all things? But anyway, so then we found out that Christian was a Gemini, and I'm like, if you know about the Geminis, I love the Geminis. I love you guys, but Geminis be lying. They be living dope. Like they're twins. So yeah, but you gotta love them. But yeah, so we gonna see on that. I was just like, oh no. But anyways, so then they got to talking, Jen and Brandy, and Jen was telling Brandy how everybody's upset with her about inviting Jackie, but Brandy was trying to tell her, how her and Jackie had a conversation or whatever, so it wasn't out of malice. But then Jen was trying to tell her, well, she don't feel like it is, but some conversations have to be had now because it's like a little click thing. But yeah, that was really it, I think. Yeah, so I'll catch y'all at the next commercial. Okay, y'all. So they came back, and Evelyn told us that Brooke's brother is actually, and his wife is actually her son's best friend. Like, so they co-parent together ish. So, you know, that's how Brooke is like really her friend. You know what I mean? Because her kid loves her nephew, basically. I don't know. I'm thinking too much into it. But anyways, so they're all over the brother's house, and then that made me realize like the brother's wife is the girl that was on that trucking the freight YouTube show, the freight ladies. I was like, ain't that lady from there? But anyways, um, so they was talking about Brooke's son basically having the baby, and her brother was just asking her like, why don't you just get the address? And she was telling telling him that, you know, her son won't give it to her. And I was wondering why, like, why won't he just give it to you? But then we find out that he has mental health issues. And so her brother wife asked him, when did you first, or was it Evelyn? Somebody asked her, when did she first realize it? And she said at 9, you know what I mean? So I'm like, oh my God, that's, so she was like, people don't know the trauma that she went through with her first child before losing the other child, you know? So, and that she's still going through with her other child, you know? So I'm like, hearts out to Brooke, guys. Like, prayers out to Brooke, for real. And then they wrapped that up. Then why did they go into Jen and her fiance? And I told y'all it'd be them. So then my mouth dropped. Like, so he get on camera and tell Jen that he gotta pay $250,000 before he can leave the country. It's like, why do Jen get these men who be like scamming her like this? Like, it's like feeling the scammy vibes, and I don't want to say it. I really don't. But it's like all flags are pointing to the red. I need a red flag. But anyways, so on camera, he told her that basically for him to be able to fly out the country and be off parole, that he need an extra $250,000. And then remember earlier in the episode, he told us that he was broke and he wanted to go get a job, but Jen wouldn't let him get a job. But Jen was trying to come on there and flex with us and tell us that he was a traitor and that was his job, but he just don't want to call it a job. I'm like, it's too much commotion, it's too much confusion around the relationship. It's just like, girl. And then they had a call with the wedding planner right after he told her that. So she was stressed out because they asking for the budget. And y'all planning this wedding all the way over in Paris, and he on parole. He can't even leave the United States. It's like, what is going on here? Did they get married? Do y'all know? Have y'all seen it out there lately? Let me know in the comments. Because I hope she didn't pay him this money to marry her, because that's giving real desperate vibes. And girl, you deserve better. If nobody told you, I'm telling you today, you deserve better.